Hi guys, it's Mikey here. Today I'm back with an sort of an Easter card. This is number 6. I used the sentiment that goes in the stamp set, and it says I'm so happy we are friends, but you can of course exchange that with Happy Easter or whatever you want. And the stamp set is from Your Next Stamp, and it's called Happy Friends, I believe. Yes. And I already stamped it on the hot press Schut watercolor paper with Simon's Stamp Intense Black. And I might use that twine, I'm not sure yet. And also the sentiment, I stamped it on VersaFine on the card base. And I thought I should take out my Peerless, because actually I only have this like as a takeaway set when I go away and I want to color something. And basically, if you don't know Peerless, it's a pigment powder that comes on these sheets. I stuck them in a photo album, and I put a little swatch next to it, so the colors are very different. And yeah, this is a blood red. There's not really a skin tone pink in the set I have, and I'm sorry, I'm off camera there. So I'm putting on blood red first, but that was quite intense, so I went over it with Jaquemino red, which is kind of like a hot pink. I'm not sure I said it right, but yeah, that hot pink that's in there. And just to tone down the redness, because it's more like a burgundy now. See, that's the Jaquemino hot pink. And when I got my Peerless, I wanted to write down the names of the colors on the back, and it turned out I wrote them on the front because I didn't know which was the front and the back. So I found out while I was writing that my white Sharpie was you can see in the green, it was melting the color. So this is a Viridian green, which is a bit blue. There's also a grass green in there that probably would have been better, but I think I skipped that page. So I went for this one, and then I'm toning it down with myrtle. And then you get a bit more depth of color anyway, if you do it like this, because you get 2 tones for the price of 1. And for the bunny, I want to do 1 brown one, and I'm choosing warm sepia. And there's not much left on my paper, so I keep peeling up the paper that's underneath the pigment. You can see me struggle with that a little bit, but that's yeah, basically how I always do it. Put down the darkest bits first and then wash it out with water. The pigment is quite intense, so you only need to pick up a little bit. And because they come on sheets and they're dry, it's very handy if you want to take it with you. Or you could just take a water brush instead of a glass. That my cat, you will see, he smelled it, I think, and he went to come and have a look. So the hot press dries really quickly. You don't really have to take too much care. But I still like to go in separate areas. Doesn't make sense, not the ones that are touching. See that? That was my cat. And yeah. So and the other one I'm doing in neutral tint, which is kind of a bluish gray, and that was really intense. You will see. But I will turn on some music, and I'll catch you later. Bye. So that's the coloring done, and because it's 300 grams or 140 pounds, I put some foam tape, but just at the edges. It doesn't need the support in the middle, but you can always add it if you're worried. It's just that I like to stick underneath the one stamp weight limit. So, and I'm marking the spots where I want to notch it with this little punch, and the notches in the paper will help keep the thread in place. And I'll show you a nifty trick that you may or may not know, is when you have only two hands and you want to tie a bow, you can put it under once like you see here, but then tuck it under another time and it will stay in place, it won't unroll, and then you can fiddle with your bow. I decided I didn't like it in the end, so I just taped it on the back because it looks a bit floppy. I don't know, it looks messy. Yeah. And then I thought, oh, it looks okay. No, I don't like it. So, you know, I like my cards clean and simple, right? So I had to change that, and I'm just using sticky tape, which I'm getting at the moment, and taping it on the back or on the inside of the card. And of course there's a cat hair. Oh my god. And yeah, well, that's the card finished for today, and I will see you again Thursday hopefully with another Easter card. So thank you for watching, and till Thursday. Bye.